Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Mount & Blade Bannerlord, and today we're going to be going through all of the troops for the Vlandian troop tree, or at least all of the top tier troops, or all the tier 5, and if any 6 exist, we'll do them too. And go through their exact weapon and armor loadout, and so therefore we'll go through their armor rating in general. So it'll be a very numbers-based video with just facts, no opinions. So let's just dive on in and start it off. So starting us off at number 7, we have the Sturgian Veteran Bowman. So for this troop, you can see that we only have one set for the loadout, and so the standard armament of this troop is going to be the plumed decorated mailed nasal helmet, the leather tabard over mail, the bronze bracers, the mail chausses, the Nordic shortbow, 2 quivers of barbed arrows, and the commoner axe. As far as stats on this troop goes, we have a total weight for the loadout of 18.74 kilograms. We have, for stats on the armor, 49 for the head armor, 34 for arm armor, 30 for torso armor, and 36 for leg armor, giving us an average armor rating for the Sturgian Veteran Bowman of 37.25. So, next, at number 6, we have the Lake Rat Wrecker, and this one is a minor faction troop, but it still does fall under the Sturgian troop tree, and this one has 4 sets, so there are 4 different loadouts, but we'll be talking about the stats for the first set out of these because I find it to be the most common. But so the differences in the sets are going to be mostly armor-based. The weapons don't, I shouldn't say mostly, they're going to be entirely armor-based. The weapons don't change, and the values do stay remarkably similar. So, the loadout on this one, if we're just looking at set 1, is the closed mail goggled helmet, the scarf, the leather tabard over mail, the mail mittens, the strapped mail chausses, the battle axe, the heavy round shield, and then 2 bags of the hooked javelin. So this one is an infantry / skirmisher hybrid. As far as the stats for this one goes, we have a total weight of 27.08 kilograms. The head armor is 51, arm armor is 32, torso armor is 32, and leg armor is 37, giving us an average armor rating of 38. At the number 5 place, we have the Sturgian Horse Raider, and this one has 3 different sets, so we're gonna again be focusing on the first set as it's the primary one that I see most often, but there are minor differences. You can see that the horse will come with different layers of armor, and the primary one-handed weapon of the troop in question will actually change. But we're going to be focusing on set 1. And so the standard loadout for set 1 of the Sturgian Horse Raider is the goggled helmet over mail, the decorated steel lamellar shoulder pieces, the heavy lamellar vest, the splint vambraces, the mail chausses, a revel chaser for the horse, the jagged fine steel spear, the large round shield, the broad-bladed javelin, and the veteran warrior's axe. As far as the armor stats of this unit goes, we have a total weight for the loadout of 29.47 kilograms, a head armor of 50, arm of 32, torso armor of 35, leg armor of 40, giving us an average armor rating of 39.25. Alright, so the number 4 spot goes to the Sturgian Heroic Linebreaker, and this one has 2 different loadouts, and you'll see that the difference there is just armor-based. We switch over our different armor, but we'll be focusing on set number 1. So the loadout for the Sturgian Heroic Linebreaker is the closed warlord helmet, the mail shoulder guards, the decorated hauberk, the plate-reinforced gloves, the strapped mail chausses, the drilled 2-handed axe, the raider throwing axe, and the Fullard Narrow War Sword. As far as the stats for this suit of armor go, we have a total weight for this loadout of 28.76, the head armor is 53, the arm armor is 33, the leg armor is 38, the torso armor is 43, giving us an average armor rating of 41.75. Next up, taking the number 3 spot, we have the Sturgian Heavy AXEMAN. And so this one only has 1 set, so we'll be focusing on that. The loadout for this one is the Warlord Helmet over mail, the Heavy Lamellar over mail armor, the Splint vambraces, the Strapped mail chausses, the Veteran Warrior axe, the Reinforced large round shield, and then 2 bags of or 2 groups of the Raider throwing axe. As far as the stats for the suit of armor go, we have a weight of 41.01 kilograms, our head armor is 48, our arm armor is 27, our torso armor is 50, and our leg armor is 44, giving us an average armor rating of 42.25. So at the number 2 spot for the Sturgian troop tree, we have the Sturgian DRUZHINNIK champion. This one has 2 different sets, and what changes between sets is the primary weapon, so we'll have an axe for loadout 2, and a war sword for loadout 1, so we will be focusing on loadout 1. The loadout for the Sturgian DRUZHINNIK champion is the closed decorated goggled helmet, the lamellar pauldrons, the heavy lamellar over mail, the plate reinforced gloves, the mail chausses, a Revil chaser, the DRUZHINNIK lance, the heavy round shield, and the Fullard narrow war sword. So the stats for this suit of armor are we have a total weight of 44.61 kilograms, the head armor is 54, the arm armor is 40, the torso armor is 67, and the leg armor is 38, giving us an average armor rating of 49.75. And finally, at the number 1 best spot as far as armor rating goes for a Sturgian troop, we have the Sturgian Heavy Spearman. And so you can see there are 2 different loadouts on this one. The first one being significantly heavier armor than the second one. So we will be focusing on the first one. I shouldn't say significantly, because it doesn't make a giant difference. It just does make a difference. And so the loadout on this one is the closed decorated goggled helmet, the lamellar pauldrons, the heavy lamellar over hauberk, the plate reinforced gloves, the strapped mail chausses, the long war sword, the jagged fine spear, and the heavy round shield. And so as far as the stats for the armor goes, we have a total weight of 49.28 kilograms, a head armor of 54, arm armor of 39, torso armor of 66, and leg armor of 48, giving us an average armor rating of 51.75, and making the Sturgian Heavy Spearman the second best overall as far as armor rating goes in the game. And that's all there is for the Sturgian troop tree. So obviously some of the best armor in the game just overall. In fact, when I rank all the factions based on the numbers that I've discussed in this video, and will discuss in future videos, the Sturgians actually take the first spot. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope the information in it was useful. But that's all for today, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.